Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Punter Mitch Wishnowski ready to do the honors. And we're off from Levi's Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Diamador Lenore there on the stop. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
We'll cobble together a yard there. Leonard Floyd bringing that play to a close. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Chicago 1st down. Shotgun snap, a give to Edmonds. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger.
And he runs it across, touchdown! The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set, go.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Well, put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action, right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball. You go right over their head.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
60 Bison, trap 60, trap 60, cup 19, cup 19. Ready, ready?
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Kittle brings it in. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Offense up to the line fast.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check out.
McCaffrey on third down. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. It's a gain of only one. Still 3 yards to go here on fourth down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. 1st down. Here's Swift. And he'll get it up to the 27. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Roma Dunze, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Working from the gun, Williams. That throw finds Komet. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first. Running behind center with Swift. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. Short side option here. He's running left. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. Running with Swift out of the gun. And this one does not go far. Working quickly here. Williams to throw on 3rd. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Roma Dunze touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. That throw finds Kittle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Shotgun handoff to McCaffrey. Open space inside the 40. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's a 49er 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Gets in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a one-score game in the first half. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now a give to Swift. And he has enough room to gain about 4. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. And it's the Bears with 2nd and 6. Going run again with Swift. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down throw by Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Here's Swift on second down. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's a Chicago first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Catch is made in close. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Sticking in the air. It's Williams. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears will add to their lead at the end of the half. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Hey, Smash! Panther 11! Warrior 70!
He'll throw it. That finds Ayuk complete. And that is a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
This time, they'll keep it on the ground. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackle made on the play by Dietrich Wines. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Take off.
It's another rushing play. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. From his own end zone, here we go. And he's wishing he left this one in the end zone, Brock, as he goes out of bounds short of the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready? Hup.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears take over just inside the 40. They're at the opposing 39. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. So it'll be second down. Williams from the gun. On the move, headed right. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Cameron Sutton has the INT. And the 49ers take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
At the 29-yard line. Mustang 19. Ready?
Trying again following the sack. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Right there, hurt. Go.
3rd and long, Purdy. Finds him on the crossing route. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun is Purdy. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he has it down to the 30 before going out. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Check. 19 tight. 19 tight. 19 Lion. Check go.
Purdy setting up that play action. Buying some time left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Now Purdy. Connection made to Isaac Garindo. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
So now here's 3rd and 5. To throw again, it's Purdy. He has the first over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. From the gun, McCaffrey. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Bears' 18-yard line.
60 Bobcat.
Purdy looking to throw. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the give, it's Swift. Juke the defender. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bears first down.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody. And maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Brought down by Fred Warner. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chain.
Can attack the middle of the field like that? Man, is it difficult on the defense.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They run with Swift. And he's tackled for a short gain. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Staying grounded with Swift. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a Chicago first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Pass caught by Adunze. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears double their lead to 14.
49ers 14.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Looking to throw, Purdy. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. And now they face 2nd down.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Offense up to the line fast.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Warriors 70. Pioneer. Mustang 19. Go.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Sideline throw is complete to Pearsall. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
79 Broncos. Street. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
Purdy throwing here on first. Brought in by Ayuk. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a 49er first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
19 tight, 19 tight, 19 Lion. Rig alert, rig alert. Ready, ready?
Purdy on first down. Brought in by Ayuk near the sideline. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
7 Pirates, 7 Dragon 60. Trap 60, trap 60. Check go.
First down from the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Come 19, come 19.
Man in motion here. Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. That one intended for Brandon Ayuk. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ready,
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
set. Hey, smash Bronco. Get up.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, smash.
Putting a receiver in motion.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Hut, hut.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolf. Let's go now. Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Working from the gun, Williams. Escapes out to the left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
From the 23. As the open man downfield. They get 35 out of that one. And that's good for a Bears first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And not a great choice on first down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up. Slot man in motion right. Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And not his best punt here. He drops it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over.
Warriors 70. 18, Pioneer.
1st down throw by Purdy. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Check smash, check smash. Mustang 19. Check go.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And it looks great flying through the air, Bronk, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
79 Bronco. Rattler. 70 Rangers.
3rd and short, here's Purdy. He lets a heater go deep, middle. He's got it deep downfield. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Check.
Good for A.
19 tight.
39-yard line.
19 Lion.
From the gun is Purdy. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers, 14 points back. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Set. 7 Pirates.
Trying again, following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Street. Ready.
Looking to throw it. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Kevin Byard comes up with it.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is a great...
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Fits it through the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They've got to keep moving quick here. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Has his man. It's Swift. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Trying to set this up quick. First down, Williams. Finds a seam down the middle. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 3-score game in the fourth. It's a Roma Dudes a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Come 19, come 19. Ready, ready.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Into the hands of Kittle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. McCaffrey running between the tackles. Has a lane inside the 35. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. On his Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers get it back to a 14-point game.
49ers 21. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18.
Williams to throw on first. He's on the move. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready? Panther 11, Panther 11.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Getting out to his left. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
First down throw by Williams. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So the Bears take this one on the road. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.